tutorial on eyeshadows. There's 4 particular looks I'm going to try and do. I've done 2 of them before and the other 2 I've never done, so I'm going to try for the first time on camera with you guys, which is obviously a great idea, and I don't know if I've ever seen anybody do that before. So yeah, but before I start this video, I'm not a professional makeup artist or anything like that, and I did do a makeup tutorial part 1 and part 2, I don't know, maybe like 4 years ago, and I'm not the best at makeup, but with eyeshadows I seem to be quite good, and obviously it's the way that works for you, and obviously you don't have to copy everybody in general, so I just thought it'd be a great fun video. And also I've got loads of people wanting me to do a makeup tutorial, so my YouTube channel is just about like so many videos and like different audiences and all that, so yeah, let's get started. So the first look I'm going to try is Cardi B. I've done this makeup before, so basically it's like, let me zoom in, it's like orange and like a bit of yellow, and there's like actual block underneath, and yeah, so I will try that look. So the colours are not exactly the exact same at the moment, so it's just like a quick and easy tutorial with what you've got at home, or like if you want to get a makeup palette. And I would suggest not getting any cheap makeup products, because I don't think they personally work. I don't know about other countries, but in England, like I've been to like places like B&M, Poundland, and their makeup is just horrible. I don't know if anybody finds them good. I mean, leave a comment down below if you actually think they're quite good in makeup. But I usually go, for example, I have a mascara with Maybelline, and that's £10 roughly, and then there's Rimmel, that's like £6, but anything under £6 I just think it's a bit cheap rubbish. And like I've used some eyeshadows before and they don't show out the colours. Like if you get a bright purple and it just comes out like very like watery colour purple. So yeah, I'll definitely recommend getting something that will definitely show the colour for these makeup tutorials. So I'm using this palette, and I normally go to Superdrug or Boots because they've got the best makeup personally, and this is the Revolution Pro. So I'm probably I would start off with the inner eye first because I find it a lot easier. So I'm going to use that yellow right there. So the only thing I've got on my face is foundation and mascara and lipstick and stuff like that, so I haven't put any other eyeshadows on, so I'm just going to go straight in with the yellow and no pre-colour. I'm going to use my mirror because it's like, I don't know if you guys can see that anyway. Definitely for these eyeshadows, like if you have a small mirror, it's definitely recommended, because then you can see what you're doing. And I like to do like both eyes first, not just one at a time, because if you mess up on that eye, like for example if you're doing eyeliner and you get it like a bit upwards, like on your eye, I mean if you wipe it all off your makeup comes off, so basically I just do one and then do the other, but all at the same time, so they're like opposite, you know, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that makes sense at all, but yeah, I don't like to finish the whole eye before I move on to the next one, because I just think that it just depends how far that way you go or anything like that. As long as the first colour's light, it doesn't really matter how far that way you go. If it's darker, because you can cover over it, and sometimes that's the best idea because it mixes and blends. So that's the yellow, and I'm just going to clean the brush. I mean, you don't have to clean the brush, but I just feel like sometimes you get the eyeshadows in the palette and it's just like... So, yeah. Right. So the next colour I'm going to use is that bright orange. So that's the best to blend with it, and it doesn't look like those two colours blend, but they do. So it's actually quite a straightforward makeup tutorial, to be honest. I think you don't have to have talent or anything like that to do something like this. With eyeliner it takes practice, but definitely for eyeshadows they're quite easy to do once you get the hang of it. So that's like that, but I'm going to blend it in after. I'm just going to do this eye. So that's basically the look. So what I do to blend it up, like, there's like bits at the top, if you can see that's not even. I'm just going to like brush it along and hopefully it'll go straight. You tend to have to go a bit higher up to get rid of them bits. And obviously trying to make sure that the best option is to match both eyes. I know they'll never be the same, but you can do like the best possible. So that's starting to look better already. And what I like to do is I like to clean my brush again, and I like to go back into the yellow, which is the first colour, to make it like more blending in, because the lighter colours, like, sometimes they don't stand out as much as the orange. I mean, this is not too bad, but I definitely like to match it with the top bit, because since I went higher up, I'll have to go higher up on the yellow as well, and that's how I finish it off. Okay, so that's that. I think also she has black underneath, so I'm gonna do that as well. I'm using a wet wipe on the brush because it's like easy to get off. I'm gonna use this palette, which is like glittery, but the black which is there, and this is Sleek Eye Divine makeup, so it's same stores and stuff. So I'm using this one. I don't know, well, I mean, you can use under eyeliners that are pencils for this sort of colour, but for the black liquid one, which I use, it doesn't really, it's like darker than this, just about, so I prefer to use eyeshadow. So it's just a little bit underneath the eye. So yeah, that's basically the Cardi B look. So yeah, I think that it looks quite good. Like, it's more brighter, I think, my eyes. But then again, this was on Snapchat. Like, if you saw her on if you saw the video, it's like a lot more brighter. And this is just a screenshot that I took of her Instagram story because I really liked her makeup. So yeah, what do you guys think? I think it's quite good, to be honest, and it just stands out more than that. So that's how I do Cardi B makeup for eyeshadow. So moving on to the next one, I'm just going to wipe this makeup off. Obviously the eyeliner, you just put it along there, and I think she has eyeliner flicks, so just put them up to there. I don't like using the same eyeliner flicks as some of the celebrities because it depends what sort of shape of face you have and depends what eyes. And so I only do like thin layers of like lines just there because it suits me better, and that's what I personally think. So yeah, I'm not going to do eyeliners because that would take forever. But yeah, so just do the eyeliner flicks and just along there to do that look. So just to clear that up. Okay, so I wiped my face off camera because it would take forever and this video wouldn't be able to make it on YouTube with the length, I don't know. So the next look is Becky G, and this was from the video Banana, and I think that it's really cool makeup. I've done this before as well, so that's 2 greens, and the eyeliner is just like a cross, there's no eyeliner flicks, so I'm not going to do that anyway, but it's a different sort of thing than Cardi's one. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to do this one as well. I can't find my makeup brush. I found it. So as I said about before, lighter colours first. So I'm going to use this one for the first one. So just do the same process again. Okay, so that's basically just about done. For this makeup tutorial, like underneath she has the same colours, so if you do like this light green like halfway down there, and then we'll get to the darker colour after. Okay, so that's like underneath as well. As I said about before, clean off your brush, if you use the same one, of course. And then I'm going to use the dark green, which is that one, for the other colour. Sometimes it works like circular motions, as you can tell what I'm doing. Because this colour looks darker, but I don't know, it depends how much you put on. And then do underneath, of course, as well. So that's just about done. I'm going to use the light green again. You can see how much green I'm actually using. So I'm just going to low-key blend it in. So yeah, that's pretty much done. I'm going to show you the comparison. So it's like the same colours just about, so I did quite well with that one. And as I said before, just put the eyeliner around there, like a thin layer, and that's all you need. And yeah, so that's the Becky G makeup. Okay, now I've wiped that off as well. The next tutorial is Kesha. I'm going to zoom on the eyes. She's got like a gold brownie colour, and then like blue underneath, and then black. So I've never ever in my life tried this look. I found it last night and I found it like, oh my god, I was like so amazing. And yeah, so I'm gonna give that a go on camera and see where we get to. So yeah, I'm gonna use this it's opposite on camera, so that one there. And it is a brownie colour. It looks like a different colour, but it actually is like just about the same. So I'm going to use this one for the top. So as you can tell, this one's a simple one, so you just cover your eye. So yeah, I think that's just about like how it is. Like, that's quite good. So I'm just gonna clean my brush. I do that to dry it, because like sometimes when you put a wet brush with the eyeshadow, it doesn't like go on properly. So I suppose the next step is the blue. So that's like an ocean blue colour. So I'm not going to use the same palette, because those are glittery and this one's more matte sort of thing. Right, so I believe I'm going to use that one because that's the closest to it. So that'll be like a really thin layer underneath the eyes, which is going to be really weird. So let's give it a go. I would imagine in reality she's using like maybe blue eyeliner. So this was more like a purple, but it's the closest I've got to it, so. It doesn't really matter if you cover most of your eye down there, because obviously you're going to cover it black and that's a darker colour, so yeah, I don't think it matters, as long as you've got a little bit of blue in there. And I don't like using eyeshadow in my inner eye or eyeliner, because it just really, like, some people's eyes water, but like mine just cry and cry for like maybe about 20 minutes after. So they're kind of crying now, like they're kind of watering. So, I mean, I suppose people get used to it, but for me, like, I've never got used to it, so I just like to do it like that. So, apply it to the other one. Okay, so I've done that, which actually looks quite cool, I suppose. It's a similar colour. And so I'm going to wipe my brush again. And I'm going to apply the black underneath. And I'm going to use this one again, since it's the matte dark black. It's kind of weird to not cover up the blue. I'm not going to lie. It's so weird. Okay, so I know I look like a hot mess right now because like there's eyeshadow everywhere because I've been wiping it off and putting it on, but like, yeah, it's not bad. Like underneath, it's like you can see a bit of the blue in person. So yeah, I don't know, it's alright. I suppose it's a first try, but like it is a hard thing to do. But like I said, she's probably put the eyeliner inside the eyes and they're blue, so it'll be a lot more easier with eyeliner, but as I said, I don't do that. So that's the closest thing I would get to that picture. So okay, so for the last look, I've cleaned up my face and everything because there was like eyeshadow like everywhere. So yeah, and this is the final look I'm going for today anyway. So I've never tried this ever. It looks quite simple, but as you know, it could go wrong, you never know. So it's the Kylie Jenner look. I found it on Instagram. So she's got like pink and then she's got like a nude colour, brownie colour sort of thing. And obviously the nude lipstick with like a bit of pink, so it'd be like probably her lipstick brand. Yeah, so I'm going to do the eyeliner as well and see where we get to. But I'm going to do the closest eyeshadows I've got. So I'm going to use another makeup palette, which is another Revolution one. I'm going to use that because it's darker than the other one, and this comes out quite dark, and that's what I want because, I don't know, like how, like when your skin's like this colour, it's just like, well, if you go a bit darker than your skin, then it will look like you've got eyeshadow on, and I'd rather have that than thinking that I've got no eyeshadow on, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the full eye, and then I'm going to put the pink on after, because it is like a bottom colour. See, it just looks like a little bit darker than the skin, and that's like fair enough, because the other one just looks like I've got foundation on, so I'm going to put quite a lot on. And as I can see, she's got it underneath her eye as well, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so that's like just about a little shade darker than my foundation, but just clean my brush. So yeah, I think that worked out quite well. The pink that I've got is not like hers, I don't think. So, but I'm gonna try it anyway, and I think maybe that one's the best. It's more glowy than the other two because they're similar. So I'm just gonna try this one. I need to look what she looks like again. So I'm only gonna do up to like maybe the first eyelash-ish. So this is gonna be weird. She hasn't got it underneath, but like she's got it in the corner. So I'm gonna give it a go. Okay, so that's a bit more, but I'm gonna use the other one to kind of connect it. Okay, so that's basically it. It's a really weird feeling, like putting a really dark colour like that, but yeah, I'm going to use a bit of the brown again and see if it will like basically blend in a bit more. As you can tell, I think that's a lot better. Like, yeah. So I'm going to do the eyeliner and then I'm going to do my shout out. Okay, so that's the finished look of the Kylie Jenner. So that's the comparison. It's similar, and I don't know if this sort of eyeshadow is for me. It's really weird having just a little bit of a bright colour just like right there. So yeah, but I think like I look nice with it, so it's alright. So I'll leave it on for today. So hopefully you like this video, and if there's any more makeup tutorial things that you'd like me to show, I might do them. So yeah, and the shout out for this video is Kate Jackson. It was her birthday yesterday, so happy birthday. And yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm Barbie Carla, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.